a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind, of shadow and idea, of student to teacher, of pass and fail. No longer do you find yourself comfortably in the air-conditioned classroom perusing the latest Beckman Beat. You now enter the twilight zone.
Oh! Come on. Beckman Beat, let's go.
Okay. Dick. إذا أما this
Excuse me, miss. Won't you come and play Ring Around the Rosie with us?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have to go home right now.
Play with us. You will play with us.
Okay.
Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. We all fall down.
The reality of an innocent child differs vastly from that of our own. A complete absence of consequence, of fear, and an utter lack of understanding of our own mortality. That's why a children's game with deathly consequences can chill the bones of the lingering child within us all.
Welcome back to 3 in the Street. Today, we've taken hostage 6 Beckman Patriots for a squid game of our own.
Today, we are playing tug of war, a true test of strength, where teams of 3 on both sides will be pulling as hard as they can to push them to the limits.
Hello, Patriots. Welcome back to stage 2 of the Patriots game.
And today we're going to be carving cookies. Cookies that were made by your very own 3 in the Street.
If they fail, they will be eliminated. Now let's get right into it.
Welcome to stage 3 of the Patriots game.
In this challenge, the contestants will be pulling their flags. Last one to lose their flags wins.
Start!
Congratulations, contestant, for winning the Patriot games. What? I'm just gonna congratulate him and give him his bag of candy for winning the Patriot games.
See you guys next time on 3 in the Street.
All right, ready and action.
What's going on, Patriots?
Wait! There's no lens on the camera. Silly me. Could you go get one for us?
Isn't that your job? Fine.
The human body, saturated with adrenaline under the pressure of suffocation, exudes a reaction more violent than under any other phenomena. Drowning in darkness, pressure, and with no escape, the recent oil spill on our coastline is suffocating countless animals.
Now, we share this planet with a lot of great animals, and if you're, if you've been born and raised in California, you're so used to seeing brown pelicans fly over the waves, and it's one of those special things about living on the coast. We just need to take care of it.
Early October, around about the 2nd, there was a report of an oil slick on the surface. It covered 13 square miles of ocean. And they believe that it was caused by an anchor of a ship being drug on the bottom and hooking the oil pipeline between the offshore oil drilling rig and where it was piping the oil to on land for refining. It's going to take years, decades to restore some of these fragile areas. Any place that got oil into it, Talbert Marsh was one that got actual oil up into where the plants and everything were on the beach. They had deployed booms, which is like something that sits on the surface of the water to kind of block the oil, because oil floats, to try and block it, but tides and things pushed some of it up over into. So it's like a situation that certainly could have been worse, but still there was going to be some long-term effects on the viability of those wetlands. So birds, their feathers function to them particularly like a wetsuit. And if they get oil, it's like a hole in it, so it'll cause them to get very cold, and they'll get on land warm. And if you walk up to approach them, they're frightened of humans. So that's very likely the bird will go back in the ocean, at which point it stands a good chance of dying due to hypothermia. So birds in particular, it's very, very dangerous for the bird.
And so they may ingest the oil, and that may cause other health complications. And so one of our things is to quickly get the birds off the beach, doing really quick search and collection, get them into care. And if we get them into care quickly, we can help give them fluids and some food to try to flush some of that toxins out of them, and then get them stabilized. And then a couple of days later, try to wash that oil off them. And sometimes we wait a little bit longer because it depends on how stressed the bird is and the type of species. But we make our best effort when we can get birds off the beach quickly. But the worry is that depending on the kind of oil it is and how long it sits, it can make significant changes into ecosystems.
Talk to people, talk about it. Don't shy from that. Register to vote when you're old enough to vote, and vote with these concepts in mind. As an individual, you can also, there's opportunities to volunteer, to do things to clean up your environment. Don't give up, and the little things matter.
For our star quarterback, you're quite the butterfingers.
Cut me some slack. My hands were cold.
Can I join your game of catch?
Get lost, little girl. We're training for the big game. Yeah, get out of here.
Don't drop the ball.
Huh?
Where's Daryl? Oh man, coach is gonna kill me.
Play catch with me. Good. Let's keep playing. Don't drop the ball.
With the ball in the air, the intensity of the game causes time to freeze for just a moment. Life and death, victory and defeat hangs in the balance. Every putt, every spike, every strike. What is a sport but a series of endless moments?
What's going on, Patriots? I'm Shai Ganouni and I'm back as your sports host. Now let's take a look at how our fall sports are doing. Girls volleyball is killing it as always, winning league for the third time in a row. They beat Irvine in the first round of CIF and now they're in the playoffs. So make sure to check the schedule for the next home game. Speaking of wins against Irvine, girls golf beat them and so did girls tennis. Tennis also beat Laguna Hills and Portola in the last couple weeks. Way to serve it up, girls. Boys water polo had a tough loss against Servite, however they did beat Laguna Hills and Irvine in their league matches. Boys and girls cross country brought home their first league win the other day. Speaking of bringing things home, the homecoming game was spectacular. So let's throw it to Jacob on the sideline.
What's going on, Patriots? I'm your sideline reporter, Jacob Dubin, and I'm here at the Beckman homecoming football game. We are going against Dana Hills, and this has been a close match thus far. We're only a little bit into the first quarter, but already the quarterback, Aiden Fordas, number 19, having a phenomenal game. Our defense, lights out, rock solid. This could be anybody's game. It'll be a great one. Now, I know we're in the Halloween spirit, but the only thing scary about this game is our school spirit. Let's hear it from the fans. Yeah! Yeah! It's been real here at the Beckman homecoming game. Hopefully we get this dub. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. I'll be on the edge of my seat. Now, back to you, Joel and Emmy in the studio.
Thank you, Jacob, for the update on our homecoming game. It was great.
Wanna play catch with me?
No, not me too. No!
This location of learning, this domicile of discovery, certainly houses a reality far more horrifying than any examination. The next time you're running late to class and you enter those towering front gates, you best watch your step. You very may well be entering the Twilight Zone.